year, over 5,000 young people are involved in the Shakespeare Globe Centre New Zealand programs nationwide, whether it be as performers, designers, musicians, or volunteers. The National University of Otago Sheila Wen Shakespeare Festival, held in Wellington each year, showcases the many different aspects of SGCNZ programs and brings together young people from all around the country in the celebration of their creativity, collaboration and camaraderie.
This event is actually life-changing.
It's exhilarating and fascinating, just incredible.
Then the offer came to be part of Shakespeare Emotion, and from that, sitting in the audience, being part of the group and a part of the weekend, I just wanted to be on that stage and I wanted to come back.
I think it's really effective in making a nice community. Even just doing the workshops, you're only with two different groups, and I see them here today, I'm like, oh my gosh, hi, you hug because you've been friends forever. It's just really nice to meet friends, especially that aren't just from Wellington.
And I think the bond that you get when you're performing with other people is just amazing. So that's really cool to build it with people from around the country.
It has been cool meeting new people here at the festival who have similar interests. And we're all pumped to perform, and that's a really cool environment.
For me personally, I've just enjoyed kind of finding a whānau in my cast, and it's just been really fun working with people that I never thought I'd work with, especially people who aren't in my year. But yeah, it's just been so awesome bonding with people over such a beautiful language and English literature, so it's been quite cool.
It's opened my eyes up to more opportunities.
I think it just brings us together.
And shows us
a
cool example of how you can put your hobbies and your talents to cool use.
Yeah, put it into action.
Growing my passion for acting, really engaged me more, made me want to develop more into what it is in terms of acting and my passion for it.
I just kind of got woken up to the endless sort of possibilities that you can have, not only within Shakespeare but also as a performer. Since year 9, it's just been sort of getting more engaged in it, start student directing, improving my acting, learning different skills, meeting people, communicating, because at the end of the day that's really what it's all about.
I've seen them just grow and change and be able to accept working with others, to learn to adapt, to respond when things are really challenging, or to have to problem solve on their feet in a high pressure scenario. The group that we've got this year aren't the usual suspects. There's ones who've done a lot of Shakespeare, ones this is their very first time. They've stepped up within themselves, and they've stepped up within the school, and for people who have been somewhat disenfranchised by education, it's sort of put that together to have something to be passionate about.
Those experiences are they're things that live with those students for a really long time. The friends that they've made, the workshops that they've been able to take part in, the people that they've met, they still keep in contact with now. It's just an amazing program to keep empowering students and teachers to do things that they perhaps wouldn't have had the opportunity to do otherwise.
The excitement that it generates is something they're never ever going to forget.
It's a very awesome kind of event to be a part of, because you learn a lot more, and I didn't know anything and now I'm here learning, Acting is an amazing thing, and getting up there and showing that you can do it is something, and that's developing the youth in just that way it is. It's also helping out with people volunteering here. Come on, look around, you've got awesome people volunteering. Without that, this wouldn't be a thing, and we wouldn't have the opportunities to go to different places. I never thought I'd be able to go down to Dunedin at the end of this year, but I am. And it's awesome to see other people that are here wanting to get that too.
The SGCNZ Festivals are one of the few chances in New Zealand for young people in the arts to come together. But with competitions for music composition, costume design, poster, static image and essay writing, as well as opportunities for young people to gain confidence and leadership skills by volunteering behind the scenes, it's not only drama kids who gain invaluable life experience from these festivals.
This?
100%. Most definitely, yeah. You can gain so much from this, not just as a performer, but as a volunteer as well, meeting new people.
Yeah. Honestly, I first thought, is this kind of for me? I've never been to this, and I was just wow. I was telling her actually 2 minutes ago, if this is happening next year, I'd love to help out. That's how much I enjoyed it this year.
There is a lot of leadership involved. For example, just making sure everyone is getting backstage on time, everyone's quiet, also dealing with people in general, so dealing with various types of people, which life experience right there.
I gained so much experience from like the last 2 days. Like I learned how to make sure, like, you know, how to coordinate people, how to tell them, like, instruct people, like so much leadership skills I could actually possibly use later on in life.
And it just gives them a place to thrive, and it gives them something, like all the awards and stuff is great, but it actually just gives them hope again that they can really make something of stuff that they're passionate about. And it's just amazing seeing like older generations really give back to us and continue on that legacy of arts in New Zealand.
Gain so much confidence, or like because of others, you know, you just feel so comfortable in one space because nobody's gonna be like, oh, you're just talking to me randomly. You know, it's like you could go up to anybody and just start talking, and it's just so easy.
Yeah, I think the whole idea of the festival is to kind of bring lots of people together from all over the country and bring them together in something that they have in common, and it makes this really welcoming environment for everyone here. And I think the biggest idea of it is that once you leave here, it doesn't end. It shouldn't end. You shouldn't come to the festival and be like, that was amazing, and that's it. So, you know, there are people who can take this into their lives who, even if they don't continue with Shakespeare, can take the values that they learn here and the skills that they learn here, and they go to workshops and they perform these amazing things and continue on, and that will impact their lives in ways I think they won't expect yet.
Yeah, it's just the whole getting to know other schools, getting to work on Shakespeare with our workshops, and you know, just watching everyone else perform. It's the whole I guess sort of sponge sort of effect where you just soak up everything, and yeah, and when the time is right you sort of just let it all out.
Since its birth in 1991, the festivals have played host to the creative endeavours of over 115,000 young New Zealanders. And over the years, many alumni of the Shakespeare Globe Centre New Zealand programmes have returned to mentor, encourage and inspire the next generation.
My involvement with the Young Shakespeare Company and with Shakespeare Globe Centre New Zealand really cemented a lot of questions I was asking of myself in terms of who I wanted to be, and if I really did want to be an actor, and was there any hope as a young Māori guy from a small town in a low socioeconomic neighbourhood to be given the opportunity and the support to go to London and learn from people working at the Globe and to perform on that stage and to first-hand see that history and realise the opportunity and the potential, regardless of who you are and where you come from, no matter who you are, that it's possible to do these wonderful things and to really, really expand your mind and your world and live a really full life. It was great.
Last year I was an NSSP selector at the Nationals, which was awesome. Really great to be in that flipped position of being able to give kids the impact that I had on my own life when I was that age. And the same with this year, I was an assessor at the Wellington Regionals, same thing. It's so lovely to see how many young kids love Shakespeare as much as I do. And, especially when I performed at the Globe, it gave me this huge boost of confidence that I could use to actually look at people in the eye, because I used to be really shy and like quite reserved.
The people you meet just opens up so many doors for you, and you see people around the performing arts community or something, and most of them are SGCNZ alumni as well. So it's great to be a part of the family and community.
Yes, yeah, always involved with SGCNZ, isn't it? Yeah, it was good. So in the Westpac Stadium was like the primary school's production. All the like area primary schools do their own little scenes, and then like put it all together to perform a Shakespeare play. And like, that was really cool. I was just helping chaperone around and organise some of the stage aspects of that with another couple of alumni. So that was a good time. Yeah, and now back here again, working the front desk.
Can't stay away, can we?
No, gosh. Love it.
It builds confidence, and it's just really fun to do.
Yeah, it's
really fun to be able to be someone you're not and to kind of get away from any stresses or things that are happening in your life at the moment.
Having the best time, just seeing all these young, fresh faces, and they're so excited to be involved with the festival, and yeah, it just really brings me back and reminds me why I was so enamoured with the whole thing in the first place. This is fortunately taking place at a really fundamental time in young people's lives, and it helps direct them and give them a little more knowledge of where they really want to go.
Particularly for me, I was always quite a shy person, and I didn't really put myself out there until I got into drama. And being part of the festivals, you know, being part of this atmosphere, you kind of have to put yourself out there, and you make new friends, and you get to know new people, and doing the workshops and etc, etc. And especially coming back from London, I came back and I was a completely new person, and Vincent can vouch for that for sure. And I think my confidence just skyrocketed, and it's just kept building from there onwards. So I definitely have Shakespeare Globe Centre New Zealand to thank for that.
It was really cool to be a part of these competitions and festivals and meet a lot of other people who shared the same passions as I did, and then to make really good friends like with Chloe here. It was just really amazing and cool to have like what I hope will be lifelong friends. And it's really the festival and SGCNZ that I have to thank for.
Being selected for NSSP, it just clicked and it set alight everything that I knew that I wanted to do. And so from there, I decided that I wanted to study at university. Went to university and it just continued. So being a part of that environment, I mean, because NSSP is like for a young 17, 16-year-old kid, it's great to be thrust into like a professional industry, like to get treated like a professional. And it's one thing that I figured out early on, that we're young, but they're going to treat us like professionals. We've got to work hard, and it's cool to be back now. In my role as an NSSP selector.
Like, we didn't have a drama department in our high school, and we had an form teacher come in, and she really wanted to start up a drama department in our school. And Sheila was the first kind of drama thing that we did, and it was really cool because a couple of us are now like working in the drama field. I'm a writer and a director and also an actor sometimes, and that kind of kickstarted, that whole career that the career path that I followed now. So that's all of that wouldn't have been possible without you, and so it's really cool.
It was a huge chance to dive in and really get to grips with that language and with that text, and setting a fire that has stayed with me in my career as an actor, writer, director. Even now, up to today.
The actual chance to just go and be a part of a festival and feel like you're part of a bigger thing with a whole lot of other like-minded kids is really fantastic.
Some alumni of the SGCNZ programs have become household names, such as Lord or Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern, a point of pride and inspiration for current participants as they look to their own future.
Exciting,
So cool to know that someone with as much say on our country now is doing something that we're doing as students.
No matter what lies ahead for these young people, their time in the SGCNZ programs has given them confidence and inspiration, as well as hope to follow their passions, whatever they may be.
For myself, as I said before, it's just it changed me in a very good way, and but also it changed my mates. Like in our group, Coriolanus, we've got people who are self-conscious about their body, self-conscious about a lot of things, and there's people there who are very introverted and very awkward and wouldn't normally be on a stage, but with Shakespeare it has allowed them to be to grow and blossom. There's a few girls in our group. We've had togas as our costume. When it was first performed, they had capes covering their shoulders because that's what they were most self-conscious about, and within the text they just became this powerful person, and it came on Regent's Night 8. They were just like, you know what, I want to perform with my shoulders showing, I want to perform in bare feet. And so it grows people in the most amazingest ways.
I would love to do performing arts, be an actor. At first I didn't really know if I could achieve that, but being in Shakespeare's making me want to do it even more. It's really good how they have all these festivals for children being able to do it. I love it.
I actually wouldn't mind being a teacher for Shakespeare. I love acting too,
but I just feel like if I was able to teach Shakespeare, I would be able to express all my thoughts and pass it on to the next generation. That's what I would love to do, just pass it on.
It's given me hope, I guess. I've been very passionate about the arts and things and moving forward as a career, but I've always had this part of me that's sort of held back and being like, oh, it's scary, but it's actually, it's given me hope to completely go for it.
Love nothing in this world as much as you. Is that not strange? For some, love is powerful. For you, it's just a game. My